Hello, hello, hello. What's up, you guys? Oh my gosh. So, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've gone live. You guys, life-changing couple of days. Like, absolutely insane. It's one of those things where, sometimes you just know, right? You just have these feelings that you are where you're supposed to be. And I just had confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation these last 4 days that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And it just feels good. It feels really, really good to, to just know that I am doing what I am called to do and where I'm supposed to be. I, over the past couple days, was able to meet all of our executive team. I met, our founder and president. I met our CEO. I met our sales guy. I met our doctor. Just like everybody, everybody. That's what's amazing with the company that I'm with, is that they truly treat everyone as if they're the most important person in the room. And it was just really cool. From the people at the very top to the people at the very bottom, everyone that was there, I got to sit and have about a 10-minute conversation with our CEO, with the founder. And because I did share this with you guys, but you guys, we are creating our own children's foundation. Like, that's amazing. So we're creating, and so just to sit and listen to the founder talk about how important mental wellness is and how important it is to take care of our kids, because they are the future. And all of his values just align with mine. And it was just amazing, you guys. And being on the beach, you guys, that's like a dream of mine. I want to be able to wake up every morning to like the beach, the ocean waves, and be able to go walk on the beach every morning. Just amazing. But anyways, you guys, so I won't get into that too much. I just wanted to share about that because it truly was just a life-changing experience. But I am home now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sad to be home. I'm sad that I have to get up and go back to work tomorrow, even though I do love my job. But like, to wake up and just get to go to the beach every day, like, how awesome is that? So, but anyway, so I just kind of wanted to share a couple of tips because listen, okay, so one of the things we got at the conference was this book. It's called Mental Fitness, and it's written by so we have a doctor in our company, and he's got all the, I don't know what all this stuff means, but basically he's got like more letters after his name than the alphabet, okay? He's amazing. He's written lots of books, but anyways, this is his most recent one. And I just wanted to read something because this just really hit me. So this is something that it talks about in here. It says, the World Health Organization has identified stress and depression as global epidemics and is the leading cause of disability worldwide. Like, you guys, this is a big deal. And I feel like I'm glad that mental wellness is starting to come to the forefront and people are talking about it more, but I feel like so many people still push it under the rug and try to ignore the fact that it's happening. You guys, this is a real thing. This is really happening. It says North America alone, hundreds of millions of people spend hundreds of $billions every year on different remedies such as antidepressants, anti-anxiety drugs, opioid painkillers, drugs for ADHD, drugs for sleep, energy drinks, and junk food to self-medicate because we're tired and stressed and depressed. You guys, there's something wrong with that. We shouldn't be having to spend that much money. And then it says that unfortunately, while many of these approaches will change how we feel, none of them will actually help us feel better. These synthetic approaches generally take us from feeling bad in one way to just feeling bad in a different way. Like, that's crazy. So it doesn't help you feel better. It just shifts one thing to another. And I just think that's crazy. That's one of the reasons I was so happy to get my son off of his meds for ADHD, because of all the side effects. Same thing with me for depression. I was on, prescription drugs, and they helped in a sense, but then there was also, side effects. And I don't want to be on, I don't want to experience that. So anyways, that was just really crazy that I read that. And then another thing I was saying is that according to also the World Health Organization, the United States has the most expensive healthcare system in the world. But the overall health and well-being of the citizens are near the bottom of industrialized companies. We're number 72nd. And yet we're paying the most for healthcare. What is it getting us? It's not getting us anything. You guys, like, oh my gosh, this just hits home for me. The fact that I would much rather invest in my health now and pay a little bit than to have to wait until it's too late, first of all, and then have to pay God knows how much money and go into insane debt with medical bills once it's too late. Like, no, thank you. I'll take the little bit of money I can now and invest so that I don't end up in the hospital later. You know what I mean? Like, oh, but anyway, so yeah, this book is amazing. So yeah, like I said, it's called Mental Fitness. I think you can get it on Amazon and stuff, but it's by Dr. Sean Talbot. It's absolutely amazing. I was also learning too, they were talking about, he talks about that. So we have 3 brains. We actually have 3 brains. We have our brain, our heart, we have the brain in our heart, and we have a brain in our gut. And it was talking about how so many illnesses, even that affect us mentally, start in our gut. One thing, I can't remember, I'm not going to quote it exactly because I don't remember somewhere in here, I don't remember the specific wording, but it was talking about Alzheimer's, right? Alzheimer's, that affects our brain, that there are studies that show that it can actually start in your gut. And it can start like 10 years prior to you even noticing symptoms in your brain. But it starts in your gut. Like, it's insane to me how much I'm learning that if your gut is not healthy, that's going to affect depression, anxiety, ADHD, like all of these things. So anyways, it's just crazy. But yeah, reading the part about the fact that depression and anxiety are global epidemics right now is scary. And that's why I'm so excited to be part of this company, because we're leading the revolution. There is no other mental wellness companies out there. It's just us. We are it. Like, nobody else has touched on mental wellness yet. And so for me, this goes beyond, listen, of course, we join these things to make money, right? Of course, we want financial freedom, which financial wellness is also part of mental wellness, just so you know. But yeah, I mean, so of course we want to make money, but this really goes beyond just selling products, right? Because if I wanted to just keep making money, I would just have stuck with the makeup, which I love makeup. There's nothing wrong with makeup. I had so much fun doing it, but it wasn't making an impact. It wasn't changing lives. I didn't go to bed at night feeling good about myself. Like, I didn't feel bad about myself, but you know what I mean? Like, I just want to know, as someone myself who has suffered from depression and almost ended everything years ago, I just want to help other people. I want people to know that there's options out there. And so that is why I made that switch from the makeup to this, because this is changing lives. So anyways, I could talk about that all night. But anyway, so I just kind of got a couple tips, 5 tips to reduce stress, because we've all got stress, right? So one, of course, is healthy eating. I'm still working on the healthy eating. I'm trying to get better. But healthy eating, it really, what you're feeding, and I'll go live on that another day, but and I've got all kind, you guys, like, good foods really help your gut, and then obviously that transfers to your heart and your head and everything, right? So eating right is important. Okay, that's gonna help. If you eat right, it is gonna help reduce your stress levels. Exercising regularly. I also don't like to exercise regularly. I started walking before the trip. Now it's starting to get too dark by the time I get home to walk. So I'm going to join. I have a free month of a gym membership. So I'm going to try the gym thing out, and we'll see how it goes. But okay, so eating healthy, exercising regular. Another thing, you guys, is to lower your caffeine intake. The energy drinks and the sodas and stuff, they they help you feel good temporarily, right? Because you get the caffeine, so you get kind of energized and you start feeling good, right? But then you have the crash and then you feel worse than you did. So then what do? You pop another soda or another energy drink because you want that feeling again, right? It's a vicious cycle, and you're just feeding yourself so much bad stuff it's hurting you, right? So lower the caffeine intake. I will say one thing for me, because I drank like 2 to 3 Mountain Dews every single day. Don't do that. But I did. I mean, that was how I needed my caffeine, and that's how it was. I would drink it, and then when it would wear off, I would drink another one. But it got to the point where I could drink a bottle of Mountain Dew, like a 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew at 10 o'clock at night, go to bed by 10:30. Because I was drinking it so much that it lost its effect on me. And at that point, I was just addicted to it. So I started using, that's actually one of the first things I used with Amari is we have these energy packets, and they have a little bit of caffeine in them. It's like as much as you would find in like a cup of tea. But we are coming out with energy packets that have no caffeine. No caffeine. But anyway, so that's what I started using. I haven't had Mountain Dew since April. So yeah, so that's how I got off of my caffeine kick, was I switched over to these energy packets because it's natural. Another thing is to listen to music. That's obviously very calming. What I read said like to listen to relaxing music, which I get, but like for me, I feel like when I need to lower my stress, I need to listen to music that's going to get me going and excited. And, I'll listen to like my 90s music, or like I like to listen to upbeat music because I feel like that just helps me feel better personally. So I say listen to whatever music makes you feel better. For me, it's that kind. Some people may want classical or jazz or blues or this or whatever makes you feel better, but listen to some music if you're feeling stressed out. And meditate. So I've tried. Do you guys meditate? I'm curious to know how many people meditate. So tell me in the comments if you meditate, or if you've tried, or if you like it. I've tried to meditate. I say try, but like really I've tried like 1 or 2 times, and then it doesn't happen for me, so I give up. It's probably not, I'm sure I have to keep going, but it's hard. It's hard to sit there and like shut your brain off. I can't do it, especially now. I either have you do meditate, that's cool. But like I live in an apartment building. My son's usually here, so he's making noise, and then if he's not here, then I've got neighbors all around. I live on a busy street, so like I should get some noise canceling headphones. Maybe that would work. I should try that. But yeah, so I can't nope. So I'm busy, bud. But yeah, so I've not been able to meditate like successfully yet because I get too distracted. But they say that helps lower stress, so I'm sure it does. And then yes, you can have some more, bud. Just on another note, for me, one thing that I do, because like I said, I use supplements. I have no shame in that. It doesn't matter. You can eat the most healthiest lifestyle diet, whatever, and you're still not going to get everything you need. So I count on supplements. But yeah, so I have, I take these mood supplements that help my mood. And I wasn't sure, like, so when I first started using them, like the first couple, I was like, oh, I can tell this is helping me. My son even said I was being nicer. I felt like more calm at work. And let me tell you, working with 24 and 5-year-olds, like it's hard to feel calm there. Okay. But a couple weeks back, I kind of stopped, like I just got out of routine, stopped taking them. Towards the end of the week, I just was feeling very down, and I couldn't understand why, because nothing in particular changed, but I just was feeling really down about myself and all kinds of stuff. And I realized I had stopped taking those supplements. I hadn't taken them in like 4 or 5 days. So I definitely noticed when I got off of them. So yeah, so I take those. And then you guys, another thing that I mentioned earlier, another part to lowering stress is financial, like freedom, right? Being financially stable. Obviously, like if you are living paycheck to paycheck, if you are in debt, if you are missing bills, or, oh my gosh, I used to have to pick and choose. I remember I'd have to say, okay, I have this bill, this bill, this bill, and this bill. Which one can I pay? And then the next month I'll pay another one. And it was like roulette or whatever. Like I couldn't pay them all every month. that is stressful. That's hard. So work on getting yourself financially stable. What I do, anybody can do. I use these products. I started off as a customer. So I started because I was with the makeup company, right? So I started as a customer. I didn't care about the business part. Like, I just wanted to use the products. But after being on the products for so long, well, actually, I was only on them for like a couple of weeks before I was like, all right, I need to do this. But anyways, you guys, it's literally, that's all it is. It's using the products that you love and then sharing about it. You know, like, think about this. If you go out to eat, right? You go to a restaurant and you have the best meal you've ever had. What do? You go onto Facebook or whatever and you post about it. You're like, oh my gosh, I just ate it, such and such. It was so good. The service was amazing. The food was delicious. You've got to go, right? You tell everybody about it. What happens when you go to a movie and you see it's such a good movie? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen a movie this good in so long. You get on Facebook and you're like, oh my God, you guys have to go see this movie. It's so good. This is right? Or you see people, friends and family, oh my gosh, last night we went and saw this movie. You've got to go. Like, it's so good, right? That's what I do. But I get paid for it, right? When you go and talk about a restaurant or a movie, you don't get paid for it. But I take supplements and stuff that I absolutely love because they help me, and then I tell people about it and I get paid. That's what network marketing is. And then if I have other people that want to join me, and because they start using the products and then they tell people about it, so they start getting money, then they make money and I make money from them as well. Like, you know what I mean? It's a multi-level marketing. You get paid with, you know what I mean? Like, it's residual income. I mean, I personally don't know why people don't want that. Like, I don't get it. But this has been the difference between, so I've talked before, right, about where I live, and it's crappy. My son and I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I have the living room. That's my room. He has the bedroom. It's tiny. It's crappy. We're missing parts of our ceiling, right? But because of this, because I just share about the products that I was using anyways, because I was a customer first, I was just using the products anyways. Because I started sharing about them, I now have supplemental income. I make, okay, we're not supposed to talk about how much we make, sorry. I mean, I can tell, if you want to talk more about it, like one-on-one, I can share with you, but I'm not supposed to like blast on social media. But let's just say I make enough now that when my lease is up in March, we can move out. We can move to a better place. Can I tell you how much stress that lifts off of my shoulders? To know that we don't have to live in this. You know, my son he just wants to invite his friends over. You know, he just wants to be a normal kid and have friends over. We can't do that because I don't feel comfortable having a bunch of boys in my room, right? Because my room is the living room, right? You know what I mean? There's not enough room. I just want him to have a normal childhood. So the fact that now in a couple of months we get to have that reduced so much stress off of me. You guys, do not overlook the financial part. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you don't have to. And I get it. People tell me all the time, well, I'm not a salesperson. Do you think I am? Okay, listen, this is something that was hilarious all weekend, or not weekend, but all week, because so many people were like, Ashley, you're so quiet. You know, like Rael's wife just kept saying, like, I can't believe how quiet you are. And I was like, yeah, like, I'm very shy. I'm an introvert. I'm very socially awkward. Something happens when I get on social media. I can't explain it. Whenever I hit that live button or the record button, like a switch just flips, and I don't know. I can just talk. I don't know why. I don't know how. But yes, in person, I am very quiet. I am very shy. I don't really talk unless people talk to me. So I'm not a salesperson either. I don't message people. I don't go into like random people that I don't know and message them and be like, hey, buy my stuff. Hey, you want to join my business? I don't do that. I don't reach out to people first. Like, I wait for them to reach out to me. And I'm still doing it. You don't have to be a salesperson. You just have to find something that you're passionate about and that you like and share about it. if you're stressed out, if you're trying to lose weight, if you listen, we have products that help like get your heart healthy. I mean, we have products that help you focus. Like, we're a mental wellness company. We have probiotics to help your gut. I mean, I guarantee, first of all, I guarantee that these products are for everyone. You know, I get like makeup. Makeup isn't for everyone. Not everyone likes makeup. I get candles. Aren't for everyone. Not everyone likes candles. Mental wellness affects everyone. Everyone could benefit from these products. It's just plain and simple. There's no one that could not benefit from this. This is for everyone. Okay? So you try some products, you're gonna love them, and then you just share about them. That's it. That's it. You know, the only way that you fail is when you quit. Because here's the thing, some people think that this is like a get rich, like, because some of us do make a lot of money quickly. I mean, I'm not gonna say how much I make now, but my first 45 days, I made $2,500 in like a month and a half. That's how much I make, like $2,500. I make that 200. I can't even talk. I make $2,000 a month at my full-time job, and in a month and a half, I made $2,500 in my first month. But that's not going to happen for everyone. It's not. For me, I put a lot of time into it. You know, you can just post and leave things and go. For me personally though, you can do it as a hobby, right? That's what some people do. Some people do it as a hobby, and they just share about it, and they just do a little bit here and there, and they can make a couple $100 a month if it's a hobby. I put at least 1 to 2 hours every single day into my business. That's why I make as much as I do. So yes, not everybody's gonna make as much as I do. I know a lot of people that make a whole lot more. You guys, oh my gosh. When I went to conference over these past couple days, there were so many people that got up on stage that make an insane amount of money. They could buy a house full outright, no problems, right? Not just hand over cat, right? People that have been able to quit their full-time jobs, and they've been able to quit their job and retire their husband. Like, people can make unlimited amounts of money doing this. Some people only make a little bit because it depends on you and how much work you want to put into it. But if you're willing to put the time and work into it, and you're coachable, because let me tell you, the person that I learned from is Ray L. Andrews. If you don't know him, he's an Emmy Award-winning actor. Little old me somehow found him, or he found me, on Clubhouse. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go soon. But yeah, that's how we got connected, was Clubhouse. And he has ran multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses. Multiple. So I'm learning from one of the best. So it matters when you join, who you join. It matters, all those things. But the gist of it is that anyone can do this if you're just willing to put in the work. So anyways, that's all. I went longer than I planned on. I just wanted to share a little bit about relieving stress, and I kind of went off on a tangent because, well, that's what I do. But that's why I even try to do notes to like stick to it. But yeah, I just go off on tangents. But anyways, you guys, that's all I wanted to share with you tonight. So I hope this helped you. I hope you got some sort of value from it. Let me know in the comments, you know, whatever. If you're watching this on the replay later, you can comment replay, whatever you want to do. But you guys, I will chat with you guys later. Bye.